While we are here, let's test the uphill section effortlessly. And reaching 20. I reduced the acceleration to the lowest setting, both motors. In single motor it's really just for convenience riding on flat roads, but if you off-road you always need the dual motor. And I set the braking assistance from the motors to the second weakest. And now with the newer model you can set the brake force to different levels, and this actually does different things, because it wasn't that in the previous one. Okay, I'm on full speed mode. And that's power. You want to lean a good amount forwards with traction on your front wheel. Oh. And then you can fly. And the nice thing now is I can take this key with me. Ooh, the castle. Scenic road. It's a bit narrow. Oh, it should be okay. But I can take the easy route. This one. Oh, is it really the easy route? Out into the open. And yeah, riding it straight up is asking too much. With this loose grass at all. But I made it. victory slide. Ah! So this is yet another Hillclimber 2.0. And like the last time I came up here the road, but with this I was confident enough to go the little dirt trail, which is very challenging for the scooter and for me. Besides a few turns where I needed to step down because of technical inabilities of the rider, it worked like a charm. Rear motor is really hot, 50 to 60 degrees. So the front motor, I'd say 40 degrees. Dual motor all the time. The rear motor has to do way more work because of the weight distribution. Okay, so I guess it's not hard to understand why I love this spot up here. And you can also get access to the battery quite easily. To charge it at home with those two chargers they supply. The chargers are a bit damp, they always use 110 watts even at the end of the battery, and it takes like forever for the red light to go green. But still, with the two chargers you can bring the charging time down to 4 to 5 hours instead of the 10-11 hours that the G2 Master took. And the charger is the same as the G2 Master. The battery is just 25-30 degrees warm. The ESC cooling, like say 40. So I don't think that this scooter has any overheating issues with this harsh riding that I did so far, which is nice. KuKirin reached out to me that they now have this back on stock, sent this for free. This will not influence my opinion. If it is shit, I will tell you. In theory, I would make affiliate money if you buy this, but this doesn't happen too often, so I don't sell a lot of these and I don't aim to sell them. I mean, yes, it's a nice bonus and it helps this channel if I can get some affiliate commission out of this, but I don't rely on this and I don't need this. For the theme of honesty on my channel, I can give you a little downsides that I found on the G2 Master whilst owning it. One time it just gave up on me on the lower third of the battery life, it's turned off itself. After fully charging it, it wouldn't turn on again. The easy fix is you unscrew the deck, unplug the main battery, replug it, and then it works again. I had to do this 2 times already. To remove the battery cover, you don't actually have to pull off all the rubber, just in the front and on the side a bit. It's only those 6 screws, tiny screws, and then you have access to this big fat blob of battery. Down there is an XT30 connector, probably for the board electronics, and then XT90, thankfully, for the main power. I just unplugged the main, the XT90 and the XT30 once, and then I could turn it on again. That's a big success story for the morning. I love it. I would ask KuKirin if they have a fix or an idea what this could be. I don't want to send it back for this. It still works, but it has this one annoyance. So the G3 Pro is quite similar to the G2 Master. Dual motor, 12,000 watt motor. It's a bit smaller than the G3 Pro. The G3 Pro has a dual 1200 watt motor system, 1200 watt hours battery, so 1.2 kilowatts. It's okay for around 40 kilometers of range when you ride it for fun. And for fun means with dual motor, uphill, off-road, full throttle all the time. If you ride it economically, I'd say maybe 60 kilometers on a bicycle trail if you are not a heavy guy as I am, and if you ride it with single motor and constant speeds. And the thing is, this is very, very stable on the road and off-road. It feels so much more reliable. It doesn't move so much like the G2 Master. And this also makes it fun to ride faster. On the G2 Master, riding like 50 kph is really, really scary. You don't want to do this. With this thing here, you don't have any issue riding 50 kphs. That's the hill I climbed from down the city to this hill. And now I came further up here. It was just with such an ease, and most parts were around 40, 42 kph. On the really steep sections 25, 27. It's a bit large. It's perfectly fine for my 192 centimeters of being tall. But if you're a small rider, the large handlebar could be an issue. The weight and the suspension and everything is so confidence building that this is also a scooter that you can ride one-handed. Scooters one-handed is always a problem, but this feels stable enough. So very, very impressed. And I decided to go this ridiculous uphill trail here to a nice little surprise in the wood. I mean, this quite steep field here with the narrow little road is a challenge. Oh, no way. That's the Jesus crossing way, Kreuzweg. Jesus falls for the first time under the heavy cross. I didn't fall, but I stumbled with the scooter. I mean, look at this. You would never think about going up there with a scooter, maybe with a good mountain bike. Oh, and then those heavy roots. They kill all your momentum. But it's like really, really fucking steep. In a way steep that you would get out of breath going here by foot. This, however, looks better now. Just important to get a good start. Yep. No, I don't want to go to the bad side. But now I stay here. Scooter really has to work hard to propel me up here. Now it's getting rocky. Yeah. Hard part is behind us. But now to our little surprise here. In the woods. Man, this feels good to arrive here. Holy moly. Okay, the scooter has a thing that, like today, I just wanted to send a small Amazon package back, and I ended up here on a random hill. Came to this nice chapel here in the woods, and it was such a workout, but it was really worth it. With my weight and size, it still almost managed to get me up one of the steepest off-road trails that I know here. Dual motor is a must if you want to go off-road. I will try to take it easy now on the downhill section, just ride the road and get myself cooled by fresh air. Good sand. Didn't see that coming. And another one for my viewers. You see the flying field that I flew so often from and that I made so many reviews. I like the orange scheme, it's reminiscent of the KTM. Which road should I go? This leads nowhere. I need to take this one. It's a bumpy ride. The tight Insta setup. Ooh, this is so rocky. But there's a lot of stuff on the trail. It's a test. Ooh. The only real concern I have is if I ruin the tires. Ooh. Oh, it's a workout for your arms. The frightening thing is also that you are quite high up the scooter with this high deck. Oh yeah, we could. Little tip how to rotate your scooter. Stand still, push the forward brake and tilt it over. Right, now it will be interesting, even more so. The brakes are reliable, and even the steepest of descents and the meanest of rocks cannot stop me here. At the end of this trail soon. That's interesting now. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I didn't even have to step down. And my hands. Whew. I hope you enjoy this content and consider a subscription by now. I guess I earned it. What I really like about doing these videos is your feedback. So I really like to interact with you guys. So if you have questions or just stories to tell about scooters, let me know in the comments. I'm always happy to read them. That all being said, hope you're having a great time riding those scooters. Let me know if you consider the G3 Pro or the G2 Master or the G2 Max or another brand scooter. What is the best scooter in your opinion? Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.